Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the Cambridge Police Station. We're doing Call to Arms, I think it is. Yes, Call to Arms.
You better get a move on.
Paladin.
After this, we should it should trigger the thing to
Ready? Outstanding.
make it so I can join the Brotherhood of Steel, which then it will be pretty much just I fly in the Vertibird straight for the Pridwin. For anyone who does not know. Okay, oddly enough, he does not put on his helmet. I think it might be slightly bugged. So there we go, door's loading now. Well, I say loading screens take not a long time, but they can take a while. Slowly loading. There we go. Wow, there are a lot more bodies here than I remember from last time. Be smart is to do that. I think he might be slightly bugged. Because he has not put on his helmet. So if that is the case, that won't be really too much. I think if it is bugged, I'll just have to like run into the police station myself. Not police station, the reactor place, and then I think after I go through enough, he'll sort of teleport in. It's not that hard to do.
If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals at best in Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk. But getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area.
There is no... yeah, there's a body.
We don't know much about it, except it's a short-lived broadcasting frequency only attainable.
I do like that hat.
Whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
See, again, oddly enough, like, spoiler alert for like 30 seconds, just to be warned. Like, if you use the Minutemen to destroy the Brotherhood of Steel, you don't keep their technology. Or, I mean, you do, but you don't. Like, you don't actually... you get the Vertibirds, but you don't get anything else. Same for the Institute. Like, I don't understand when you destroy the Institute why the, why there, I thought it was going to crash. Why the Brotherhood of Steel does not actually keep this stuff in the Institute. Because it'd be great stuff to have, so... be smart to keep it. Raiders. You know, it is actually weird that quick saving is not quick. For one. There we go. I can't remember if it is actually a mods that actually affect quick saving. Because I'm quite sure I've seen stuff like people saying like they have problems with like the quick saving taking forever pretty much, but I don't think they're using mods at times.
Two other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology.
So yeah, actually one weird thing, right, is you'd think like the game should be able to like detect what's actually going wrong with everything. Like for that example of like quick save. Actually, no, I won't quick save. Actually, in Skyrim the other day, I was doing a couple mods for my one of my build videos. That's coming out soon, if anyone was wondering. Two mods inflicted with each other, and it came up as soon as the game loaded saying this and that's conflicting with each other.
I don't think we're alone.
But I've never had that with any other thing. So I think there's more so like one mod like overlaid like a skin, one of the skins, but then the other one done something else to the skins or something. So but either way, it is still pretty good if that was able to be done. Oh, didn't even see that one there. Actually, one thing I wish they add to Minecraft would be the old mods, because it's not impossible because Bethesda's done it. So if anyone ever says like it's impossible to add stuff like mods to console, all I can say is look at Bethesda.net. They've got console mods, so it's not impossible. It's just I don't want to do it. Which again, like, on one hand, I do see why they don't actually do it for that sort of what's up here. I don't know. Like for the example of if someone like say joins your world and they don't have the mod, say did have like the dragon flying mod, and they didn't, they wouldn't have that ability. I understand that, but then there should be a thing of more, when you go to join their world, it like downloads the mod sort of thing that you actually need. Oh, I hit his hand. There we go. That time I hit his hand. So actually, Fallout 3, you're able to hit, well, so you're saying that had weapon condition stuff. Fallout 3, they don't have it this no more. But, yeah, you're able to shoot at, like, their guns and pretty much lower the durability on their guns, which would make them drop it. Which was always an amazing thing. But, yeah, I'm quite sure again with if Paladin Dance is glitched to the way I think he is, he'll pretty much just do a thing where he'll like sort of run back to the police station where I think I'll have to run to the ArcJet system and just like continue along by myself, which I think he catches up later on or something. I mean, I've got dog meat, except for
ArcJet system. There shouldn't be any.
I can't remember where I left my Sentinel control system power armor thing. It's not following me, but that's the only problem. I forget where I've left it. So, I feel like I'm gonna have to actually go through some old videos and try and find out where it was, because yeah, or I have to go to probably my main settlements.
Paladin Dance.
Right.
No time for chatter. Listen up. We do this clean and quiet.
Alright, he's gonna talk to me.
Understood.
Outstanding. Remember.
Weird thing enough, right, again, normally Paladin Dance puts his helmet on. It's the only time he has that helmet on, is when you go to ArcJet. I don't think if you fight against, like, if you take down Brotherhood of Steel, like with the Institute for the example, because the Institute, I'd probably say the Institute ending to Fallout 4 is probably the coolest in a sense. Another spoiler for like another
like this
30 seconds or so. You've been warned for the end spoiler for the end game. Like when you like again use the Institute, the like there's those force fields that prevent synths from spawning in, but then you get the one like the things actually spawn your own synths in for a few moments to actually still help you destroy those force fields. It is a really cool thing.
It appears as though the facilities
just wish synths were actually more powerful.
Good. Less security to worry
because again,
there's nothing good about
depending on how you look at it, or again realistically, the Institute's meant to be the most advanced ones, but they actually aren't. I think actually the Institute actually is technically the weakest, because like their weapons are the weakest, and I think all the Railroad use like rail guns, so they aren't exactly the best. So, I mean, again, they are, but they aren't. Because then, like, they've got that power to summon in synths, crash wherever, but on the other hand, you kind of lose that ability once you become enemies with them, which I understand that.
I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
In a sense. Because, like, why, how are they, I suppose it would be the thing of how would they know if you're friendly or not, but I suppose it would be more of the maybe scans and stuff, but then they never scan you, so how would they ever know? I might actually just shoot for the legs. How many of these it takes? 1 crit, 2 crit. 2 crit make him go down. Ah, never mind, we got the mystery stranger. One leg shot, 2 leg shot, 3 leg shot, 4 leg shot. And the mystery stranger once again. Hey, he's not doing much. Could have sworn I shot this dude as well. Either way. See, technically the advantage of this now is if you do this, none of them can get you now. That's everyone.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Combat initiated.
Again, anyone who, I'd probably say, honestly, if you're going to do a survival mode, let's play it, or like just a playthrough of Fallout 4 survival mode with mods, I personally will say get a PC to do it, because depending, I suppose, on what mods you're using, some mods will make your game crash a lot more, which survival mode is something you don't want it to crash on within the normal sense of what it normally crashes at, which is not a fair bit, but a bit. Because that's why in a lot of ways I was thinking a while ago of, well, again, one day when I do get a computer that can run stuff like games and live streams and all that. I know what I'm looking for, it's just the thing of trying to find the actual thing I'm looking for at the same time. Once I have something that again can run OBS, or OBS I think it's actually called, not OBS, 2 different programs, I'd be able to start doing live streams, which, that's also the thing of I'd like to have Fallout 4 on a PC, because PCs will handle them a lot more, there's a lot more mods, but in the sense, I'd want stuff, I'd kind of want to do a thing where it'd be sort of evened out the mods to make it harder, in the sense of have a tougher enemies, but make it also easier, but also like, again, easy mods, so maybe, probably one I'd have would be the few mods that make it so like, you can have more followers, but and they can also heal you and each other. Would be the type of things I'd want in a sort of survival mode based playthrough. Yeah, that's what actually never made sense, right? Is you can revive your own followers, but they can't revive you if you're downed. Why does that make any sense for? It doesn't. That's the thing. Like, again, stuff like that would just kill you pretty much straight away in survival mode. I want a mod that buffs up power armor to be sensible, because of the fact of like a few laser types, like 10mm pistols can kill someone in power armor. Rate of power armor, I kind of suppose it makes sense, but on the other hand, theirs is still steel.
Watch your footing.
Or more so, I think they're still made out of the same stuff the bullet heads are made, or the actual bullets are made out of. So, although you'd have to actually hit, like, again, if it was realistic power, like realistic armor, you'd have to pretty much continuously hit the one spot, which is sort of the thing I'm looking for in a mod. Junk jets there. One thing I've always done, I must say, with hacking terminals in this, is always just like the first 3, if it's not them, I exit out. I know there's the actual way, blah blah blah, but I just hate doing that, because it's always time consuming. This kind of is as well, but I can't find this in a sense easier, because just like that, it could be ending the first 3. So it is always good when it's like that, but if it's not, you're there for like, right. You can actually be there for like over half an hour or something, trying to find the right one.
By for your command.
Now, this is, someone said something about this a while ago in one of my videos about, how Paladin Dance was like. Actually, recording this at the moment, I feel like I've actually, because if anyone doesn't know, I had to restart the Let's Play after a few episodes because of the Simpsons 2 mod I had. So, I haven't even checked right now. I'm quite sure I might have done fire support already. If so, then this is like a second fire support video, but just with better gear. So, I'm quite sure I haven't done something like that, but I might have.
Movement detected. Curious.
Oh.
Command accepted.
I this road, yeah, I didn't even press the button.
5.
Wow.
4.
Well, that's gonna go through that now.
3.
Very low.
1. Engine firing.
But yeah, someone said a while ago something about how like again like why Paladin Dance doesn't get cooked in this, because I think I must have said it through a video, and yeah, they said why, because it's Gen 3 synth. But last of them text them back of Gen 3 synths are still technically human, because again at the point of the fact is still they're technically still as vulnerable to stuff as we are. He's a main character. Again, real life, that would kill you no matter what, because that's steel or metal. And as you can imagine, if you're inside a suit of metal and someone puts a blowtorch on it, or multiple blowtorches, or something like that, yes, it's going to start heating your armor up, so you'd actually melt from the inside. So it is a thing of fact of power armor realistically. Their greatest thing would be fire, in a lot of sense, but you'd need like an enhanced fire thing in real life, because you'd have to have something that, again, is still like a flamethrower, but you'd have to find a way to like amplify its actual heat, because if you can't do that, then it would take you ages to actually try and heat up the metal. So, again, if power armor was realistic, again, like real life, that's what you'd have to do, in a sense. Mystery Stranger. Probably want him, get him. See, did not even get him one bit. Alright, they've seen me. Now, why would he go after me still when there's like another guy shooting at him closer? So what I've always found funny is the fact that like they'll like literally they could be locked onto a target sort of thing, and you could like run right up to them and they won't even come after you. Yeah, as long as like they're locked onto another enemy, they're like, nah, I'm gonna have to go for that one first. There we go, there's what we were looking for. See, one thing, I think when I first time started playing Fallout 4, when I got to this area, I was at the right level to start one of the main quests. I'm unencumbered, which again was really kind of funny, because when I go outside, the DLC quest started up, and I was wondering if this was the only way, but then I found out later on that it was because I reached that specific level requirement. I think it was Nuka World, because I think we got this. No, actually no, I'm wrong place. It was Green Tech Genetics. I think I've done Hunted or Hunter the Hunted sort of thing. That's fair. If anyone is wondering, well, actually I'll just have a look before I do any of that. Oh no, never mind, I haven't done that one yet. Actually, again, Hunt be Hunted, or Hunter Hunted, is pretty much where if you do those, you can kind of get out of stuff when it comes to synths, sort of.
Paladin Dance.
Well, that
If you guys go through the main quest without doing the railroad or the Brother of Steel, you can actually make it so you can the synths will be like neutral of you. And then yeah, if you're the one you're with will just have to take care of them. So it is a good way to do that.
Hand me the deep range transmitter.
Especially, I would honestly say against survival mode, do that option of get up to where you're in the institute before you meet anyone. Not necessary, because I think I can't remember the full things, but again.
As far as the second,
I know there's a few mods again to make survival mode better, but survival mode is at annoyance because it is like you can't just save anywhere.
There's no doubt.
But
when we met at the
that doesn't really matter in a sense because of
I'd be honored.
there are beds sort of everywhere, but they're nowhere at the same time. But that's Call to Arms. So next episode we'll be going back to the Cambridge police station because we are going up to the Prydwen, which is going to be amazing. Not really. I've done a few times. But that's all for this episode, and don't forget to subscribe.